In this video, we're going to explore some reports for e-commerce and how you can also work out the conversion rate because Google Analytics 4 doesn't make it easy. So for starters, we're going to go to analytics.google.com/analytics. We'll land on our dashboard, and then what we're going to do is go to reports and click on monetization. And then we'll go to monetization overview. Now, if you have the business objectives menu, this would be under drive sales for you, and you would click on overview for that section. The menu will differ based on when you joined Google Analytics 4, and again, you can change the menu by simply going to the library section and looking at your collections. So let's click on overview. So at the moment, we've got our total revenue, we've got our e-commerce revenue, we've got purchases, and we've got this average purchase revenue per active user, which is a measly $2.89. What's missing from here is the reports that actually tell you what the conversion rate is and also the revenue that is happening per order, such as average order value, which is a lot more useful. So how do we bring those back into our e-commerce reports? It's fairly simple, although I do wish that Google would just make it the default. We click on the pencil icon, and once we click on that, we'll have this little sidebar which says Customize Report. And so in here you can see we have the overview sections. So there's 3 overview sections. So for example, this third one, if we take it out, we can then get rid of that section, and then we can add something that we do want. So for example, type in revenue in here, and you can see there's a few different options that have started to appear based on that. And one of the options, if we scroll all the way down, is this one here. It doesn't look so obvious. It's APPRU, and it will give us the figure that we want. So we'll just click on that and add the card. So now we have this card which shows us the average revenue per active user. And then for those that aren't considered an active user, they're just considered users in general. It looks at the average purchase revenue for all orders that are coming through, which in hindsight is just average order value. Transactions per purchaser is also looked at, so 1.2. So now we've got this card in here. You can see it's appearing at the bottom. So we just want to make sure that it's actually the third one to display, because that actually is something that is going to be useful. Now we really want to know what our conversion rate is. So what we're going to do is add cards to this report. And this time we're going to type in purchase. And you'll see down here that there is a purchaser rate. And so we're going to add that card to our report. We now have the purchase rate for what is our conversion rate. And now we also have FTP, which is first time purchaser rate. So if Google thinks that it's the first time they've ever been to the site, what's that percentage that actually does purchase? So you can see this report is quite valuable. So I'm going to move it next to this section here. You may have also noticed that in this video, there are these 2 items here. So items purchased by order coupon and items purchased by item list name. So this website doesn't bring in that data. So therefore we don't actually get to see what those items are. So if that's the case for you, then it's probably best that you remove those items because they're not really going to add any value to your report. Once you've done that, you can see that this updates, okay? So if you want to keep what you saw before as is, what you can do is save as a new report. But if you want to keep this view as something default for the future, because it is more useful, then we're going to save changes to the current report, and that will publish it so that it saves within this report. So the next time you go into your reporting section, you'll be able to see these key fields that we've added in here for your reports. And that's how we get our e-commerce metrics back into our reports. But of course, As you would have seen there, you can add more cards. There are a whole range of options and customize the reports to your liking so that you can get more from your e-commerce reporting in Google Analytics 4. I hope that was useful. If you want more tips, feel free to check out my website and subscribe to this channel for more great tutorials to make things easier for you so you can analyze further and grow more with less guesswork. Thanks so much.